Hey Freunde, herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Video vom Kanal. Wir reagieren hier heute live auf Twitch auf ein Video von Tank Tested Touring the AQUA Lounge mit besten Empfehlungen von Scape. Ja, und ich würde sagen, wir fangen mal an und schauen uns das ganze Ding mal an, oder? Los geht's!
Hi, I'm Alex, and today we're taking a look at a beautiful aquarium supplier in the...
Oh, geil. Planted Mountain mit Ästen. Sieht schon mal echt sehr nice aus, der erste View. Mit Popcornmaschine am Start. Sehr geil.
suburbs of Chicago. SR Aquaristic makes all their own aquariums and has...
Okay, die Diskos sind vielleicht ein bisschen überproportioniert in dem Becken. Aber okay, das ist Amerika, da gelten andere Regeln.
has created the AQUA Lounge to show off the beauty of the aquatic world. They were generous enough to allow...
Geiles Konzept mit den Wabikusas. Gefällt mir richtig gut, richtig stark.
me to use their space
Das sind doch die Lampen von Ikea, oder? Egal, weiter.
for 2 whole days, capturing interviews for my film, Fishing for Cardinals. I think you'll agree the interviews came out looking beautiful, and I can't wait for you to see the trailer for the film. Coming out later this year on this channel, so hit that subscribe button.
Ich würde sagen, wir skippen bei dem Video mal ein bisschen, weil ich glaube, das ist ein bisschen uninteressant, was da gequasselt wird.
Comments which tank you'd like me to revisit in detail in a later video.
Okay, es gibt nochmal ein komplettes Video, wo er auf die Details eingeht. Aber egal, wir schauen uns erstmal das hier an.
I hope you enjoy the tour.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Alex has asked me to give you a short tour of the AQUA Lounge. So we're going to start here with our rimless shallow aquariums.
Das Konzept kommt mir bekannt vor mit den überspülten Lavasteinen. Nice.
We have 2 different displays, 30 by 30 by 10 centimeters high on our GFRC glass fiber reinforced concrete stands. The finish on these is architectural cement.
Aus Zement. Sehr geil.
This rimless aquarium features bromeliads, tillandsia, and our dragonwood, and we have some elephant skin stone in here as well, and various aquatic and terrestrial plants.
Das ist cool gemacht, aber ich glaube, das Moos hier ist unecht. Bin ich der Meinung. Das ist doch dieses Islandmoos. Sieht, glaube ich, nicht so aus, wenn das echt ist. Aber egal. Das sieht schon mal geil aus mit diesen Aufsitzerpflanzen und sowas. Nicht schlecht.
A bunch of small platies in this aquarium.
Okay, wie gesagt, das ist Amerika. Mit der Beckengröße kann man da nichts sagen. Das sind andere Gesetze als hier. Aber das Becken ist eigentlich zu klein.
And then we have here our shallow rimless Betta aquarium. This was created by Rachel. We have various ferns and terrestrial plants, and then some Java fern, and then some Bucephalandria, and then some Anubias nana petite, and a little bit of Java fern. Then we have 2 more rimless aquariums. This is a 30 by 30 by 30 cube on one of our pedestal tabletop stands. This Rachel created.
Okay, auch da Beckengröße viel zu klein, aber das Becken ist cool.
We have guppies, a bunch of terrestrial plants, some mosses, I think a little bit of Bucephalandria, and some crypts. And then another, it's got a little bit of algae that we need.
Diese Untersteller sind geil aus Beton. Die feiere ich.
To take care of. But on this, we have another tabletop. This is a 45 centimeter by 30 centimeters tall tank. Again, one of our favorites, dragonwood or dragon root, some beach pebbles, just a very simple scape. And then here's our wabikusa or terrarium wall.
Also das feiere ich echt, das sieht echt geil aus.
Everybody always asks us what type of lights we use. These are just very simple IKEA lights.
Sag ich doch, Ikea Lights.
A bunch of different terrestrial plants, some wabikusa balls, decorated with some of our different styles of wood.
Jetzt mal ohne Scheiß, die Wand, die feiere ich echt, die könnte ich mir hier auch im Studio gut vorstellen. So, die Wand damit, mit diesen komischen Gitterdingern, da so ein paar... Hey, ich glaube, das ist eine neue Idee hier fürs Studio.
Some dragonwood pieces on the top, but a really cool, simple display, very easy to take care of. I'll bring you to our table. This was a collaboration with Zero Edge Aquarium and SR Aquaristic.
Das ist auch eine richtig geile Idee. Vor allem mit diesem Überstrombecken. Das erinnert mich an das Becken, was ich mal gemacht habe mit diesem Paludarium. Richtig geile Idee.
Featuring a Zero Edge Aquarium. In this tank, very simple scape. We're using Ceru stone, a big piece of dragonwood, tillandsias, and then some tiger barbs. We found that the tiger barbs tend to stay in place. And then we have our luminariums, luminarium aquarium,
Auch eine geile Idee. Eine Lampe mit solchen hängenden Valvikusas drin. Das ist auch eine geile Idee. Die hat richtig geile Ideen auf jeden Fall. Feier ich.
Terrarium using different types of tillandsia. Here we're growing some.
Ey, das feier ich richtig, ohne Witz. Da ist wie eine Glühbirne und da sind halt Pflanzen drin. Ey, echt eine richtig, richtig geile Idee.
Red ambulia, or sorry, red kabamba. And then here we're experimenting actually with a little bit of salt water and some macroalgae. And then
Salzwasseralgen, auch geil.
Here we have a crypt and a couple of small shrimp. Okay. Here we have some of our Deco tank aquariums, the Deco tank 15 and the Deco tank 25.
Okay, die feiere ich jetzt nicht so von der Optik, aber ist Geschmackssache. Aber okay, kann man auch machen.
Just a simple aquarium with a flip top canopy, LED lighting, simple scapes, lighting that will support quite a few different plants. Here we have some dragonstone and bucephalandria. In this aquarium, just some Java fern. In here, some Anubias nanopetite, some different crypts. Here we have a African Cichlid scape.
Ja, auch schönes Malawi-Scape.
This is featuring elephant skin stone tan with two different types of cichlids. Very simple scape.
Das feiere ich. Simples Scape, ganz dezent eingerichtet. Auch mit diesen leichten Grünalgenbelegen da drauf. Sieht voll natürlich aus, gefällt mir auch gut. Könnte ich mir auch für so ein Wohnzimmer gut vorstellen.
We're also using red flint sand, which is a favorite of us in the lounge. Very natural looking, very subtle type of sand. And then here we have a neon Tetra aquarium. Again, simple plants, some floaters.
Ja, geil. Das Tool, den Toolhalter habe ich auch von der Kooperation noch, so einen ähnlichen.
Mostly neon Tetras, a couple of other accent fish, very simple scape. Lava rock, again using red flint sand.
Das sieht man halt auch mal wieder in so einem Shop oder in so einer Lounge. Simpel eingerichtete Scapes reicht vollkommen aus.
I think that is also, that's our black spiderwood. The interesting thing about the black spiderwood is we actually soak it in acid and then we will lay it outside in the sun to get that more weathered look, kind of a mature.
Okay, die tun das mit, hat er gerade gesagt, die machen das in Säure und legen das dann in die Sonne, dass es mehr einen Used Look bekommt. Das muss ich mal ausprobieren. Habe ich auch noch nicht gehört bis jetzt.
Sure, scape right away. Then we have a discus and rummy nose aquarium here, using melon discus, very simple scape, using cryptocorn Wendidi bronze, I think that is, bronze or green. Probably around 100 rummy nose tetras, some melon.
Okay, ist halt heftig viel Besatz für das kleine Aquarium, ja. Aber wie gesagt, ist halt Amerika.
Discus, and there is also a breeding pair of ancestris, bushy nose plecos. And then for lighting, we're using a simple light. Basically, it's our ADA lights. Very simple 50-watt ADA light. We built these surrounds for those Adelites. I believe this one is using only one light, a 6500K Aquarium Essentials Adelite. Gives a nice shimmering effect, very beautiful tank. They're rimless glass aquariums. The thing I really love about this aquarium is we've only used a few of the crypt plants that have grown, I think, from 3 initial plants now into like a jungle, overgrown jungle.
Ja, schon geil, wenn die Kryptos mal richtig anfangen zu wachsen und so aussehen, ist top.
Where there's plenty of areas for the fish to hide, and the rummy nose love to school around those plants. Here's our Cardinal Tetra tank. Again, very simple scape. We're using a gravel and a sand in this aquarium. I find that the plants weren't doing very well just with the gravel. We add a little bit of sand to it, which gives sort of a natural river bottom look. We're using different types of plants, wisteria in the back, or Hygrophila deformis, Hygrophila polysperma sunset, Altananthera reneki rosifolia, tiger lotus, and then another type of narrowleaf Hygrophila in the back. Super simple scape. We're filtering this with Oase canister filters. Every aquarium in the lounge, we use Oase canister filters. One of the advantages, you can put the heater inside so it keeps it out of the scape, more natural look. We're using carbon dioxide on this tank, although it's probably not necessary. A 5-pound CO2 bottle, our dual stage CO2 regulator, and then we're using also a pH controller set at 6.5 for this aquarium.
Okay, ein pH-Controller. Da bin ich nicht so Fan von, aber okay, für die Becken, klar, da ist kein Soll drin.
Also featuring lava stone, black lava rock, and then again, our black driftwood. We run our whole lounge off of reverse osmosis DI water. What we're doing is we're taking RO, DI, and then we have 400 gallons that we keep in stock for water changes. One is for topping up, where we use RODI, and the other we remineralize for all the planted aquariums. So 400 gallons we keep in stock.
Okay, dann haben sie einen guten Tank für Osmosewasser. Ich glaube, die haben auch Meerwasser, deswegen wahrscheinlich.
Here is our water change system. So it's very simple. The 2 vats are plumbed. We can bring these to all the aquariums and just top off or do water changes and add water. They're run off all of our DC controllable pumps. Super simple, yeah. So basically simple valve. We can turn on the pumps with a smart switch. We can also turn them on when we're at the aquarium with a smart switch with our phones. And then we just open up the valve and top off the aquariums. It takes us, 10 or 15 minutes to top off all the aquariums in our lounge. I have the same system at home as well.
Ja, sowas Ähnliches hatte ich bei mir im alten Studio auch.
And then these aquariums here, I'm not super proud of the way they look right now, but mostly this is just overstock that we have from fish that we've tried in different displays within the lounge. Some of these fish I've bred at home, all the angelfish I've bred at home. When we do events in the lounge for the Chicago Live Bear Association or Cichlid Association, they're always generous and always drop off some fish for us.
Okay, das ist sozusagen eine Fischauffangstation. Okay.
Nubius is terrible. But I mean, it's always great to have some fish that we can put inside the displays that are healthy and happy. And oftentimes if customers come by and we have plant clippings and things like that, we'll just hand them to the customer.
Also wie gesagt, das sind wahrscheinlich so Auffangbecken oder Fisch-Zwischenlagerstationen.
That giant crypt in there in the back here, Alex, that was in one of the aquariums that just grew like crazy, and we just pulled it out last week. It's just That came from one potted plant. Just crazy. But it's great because when customers come by, we can, or friends of us in the hobby, we can give them some plants, and we often trade with them. Again, more of those tanks. This marine tank is actually all the corals that come from my tank or my partner's tank that just grow like crazy, and we'll bring them in here, and you know, we'll give them to local stores or to customers that would like a piece or a frag of those.
Okay, Meerwasser. Wir skippen mal ein bisschen vor.
Just so that we can house some bettas in here for our displays and also for our customers. It also needs a clean. And then this is a cool piece. This is actually what spiderwood looks like before they make it into the spiderwood that we normally see within the hobby. So this is the actual complete tree that you would see before. Normally, this is the portion that you would be.
Okay, auch interessant. Da sieht man mal die rote Moorwurzel als kompletten Baum.
Buying the root portion. Last time when I was at our collection site, I grabbed a bunch of these. I just think they're really cool. And then our rimless glass aquariums. We're super proud of these. Low iron glass.
Wir skippen noch ein bisschen vor. Ihr könnt euch das Video, ist unten in der Beschreibung verlinkt, dann komplett anschauen. Und ich glaube, jetzt die Glasaquarien ist ein bisschen interessant. Ich will den Shop sehen, das Hardscape.
This is just probably 1/100th of what we have in stock, but a lot of times local
so ähnlich sah mein Keller damals auch aus.
Retailers or local customers want to come in here and actually scape an aquarium. And a lot of times customers would like us to help them scape their aquarium. So we're always happy to do that. What we'll do is we'll mark out the size of the aquarium based on the customer's aquarium, and then from what they want to create, what we'll do is we'll actually scape something for them and then send them photos, get feedback, and then tweak the display based on the customer's needs. We do this all, we love doing this. It makes sure that we don't have 1,000 aquariums at home. We get to play with other people's. So this is our scaping dojo.
Schöne Dojo, ja.
And then we have some more wood, some small sticks. Customers love to grab a few sticks for accent pieces. Ceru stone, dragon stone, elephant skin.
Elephant skin, das sind doch, ich glaube hier heißen die Seegebirge.
That's the tan, and then we also have elephant skin gray, petrified wood, black lava, and this has been quite picked over from the weekend, but like, look at this incredible piece. There's so many. And then more scaping materials, pine spider wood, which actually, I should explain, is not pine, but we call it pine because it looks like a pine forest. So you can see the upright sticks coming up, so we call it pine spider wood. It's actually a type of rosewood. If you look closely, you can see the
Type of rosewood, das heißt Rose oder was? Krass, kenn ich auch nicht.
The fine detail of where the thorns were. And these pieces often have burls. And then, believe it or not, a lot of marine scapers are using them this way, so they look like a mangrove swamp as well, which is kind of cool. I want to show you the warehouse. It's not as sexy as the front, but this is where we have all of our, or most of our overstock.
Okay, das ist Lager. Ich glaube, das brauchen wir uns auch nicht anzuschauen, oder? Okay, hier gibt es noch ein bisschen Wurzeln.
African mopani, a little bit on the front, and then grapewood on the back, which is really kind of cool. And a lot of paludariums or reptile enclosures use this wood. I prefer the non-gnarly side, but I can see the beauty of both. This could be a great signature piece if you just have a small, just hardscape aquarium.
Skip noch ein bisschen vor.
That way everything is neat and tidy. So this is our WYSIWYG selection. What you see is what you get on our website. It's not the nicest room, but what we do is when we're digging through the vats, which we all do because we're all super nerdy and hobbyists as well, looking for the coolest pieces, What we'll do is we'll take some of them that are unique or interesting, or we think that might lend themselves to a beautiful scape, and we'll tag them, so each one has its own number and tag.
Ah, die Fotografien, die alle einzeln habe, das haben wir uns auch schon mal überlegt, aber da hat halt jede Wurzel halt einen bombastischen Preis auch, weil man muss die Arbeitszeit und alles mitberechnen. Ja, interessantes Konzept.
And then we'll put them on the website so that customers can see exactly the piece that they're going to get. We put it in our dojo so that you get measurements of the piece. And yeah, this is our small WYSIWYG room where we have some of our favorite.
Da könnt ihr mal Feedback geben, ob euch der Preis, wenn jetzt eine Wurzel angeblich meinetwegen dann doppelt so teuer wäre wie eine normale Wurzel, ihr im Online-Shop sehen würdet, ob die Wurzel auch, wie die Wurzel halt genau aussieht mit Maßen und sowas, ob euch das wert wäre. Das würde mich mal interessieren.
Hardscape. We have a little area back here where we keep some of our bigger pieces, just a few of them anyway. Some bigger pieces of hardscape.
Okay, das sind für die ganz großen Aquarien.
I love these pieces. You can make so many things out of it. A lot of people use these for ponds as well, or planting terrestrial plants, succulents, things like that. But like, just gorgeous. That one's one of my favorite. Has all kinds of pleco caves in it. But I can't keep bringing stuff home, so I have to be careful. And then some of our larger pieces of rock for some big signature scapes. We carry some big dragonstone pieces. Look at this beautiful elephant skin stone. Some larger pieces of petrified wood. Just gorgeous pieces.
Ja, so große Mainstores sind auf jeden Fall auch geil.
With a larger wood, oftentimes the professional scapers that visit us like to buy smaller pieces because you can combine them to make a bigger piece, and then there's more creativity involved. And I love doing that as well. And then if you ever want to redo your scape, you're not stuck with one piece. You can put a whole bunch of pieces. So you can see some of the bigger pieces. I mean, look at the detail on that. So a lot of public aquariums purchase these from us. And then a lot of people using these for architectural pieces. Like we had a lady just order 2 pieces to create a sink in her bathroom. So, and we can help hand select those pieces as well. We're located at 1441 Timber Drive in Elgin, in Illinois. And then obviously online, we sell everything mail order at sraquaristic.com.
Great. Well, thanks. Cooles Video auf jeden Fall. Hat mir auf jeden Fall sehr gut gefallen. Wie gesagt, wenn ihr euch das komplette Video anschauen wollt, schaut mal unten in die Videobeschreibung, da ist der Link. Das Video kriegt auf jeden Fall ein Like und wir abonnieren die Kollegen mal. Ja, cooles Video. Was meint ihr? Schreibt es mal in die Kommentare.